the 18th, Scott released a new game on GameJolt titled FNAF the Movie the Game, which is presented as a new spin-off game made by Scott to promote the new movie, with it supposedly following the plotline of the film. But alas, this is Scott we're talking about, and when you actually download the game, boom! Freddy in Space 3, all up in your face, even though this time around it's called Chica in Space. The game itself is largely similar to Scott's many other troll games, with funny sprites and animations and witty callbacks to the different parts of the community.
And then lastly, we've got... Are you kidding me? Not safe for work island. Oh, those are some jiggly chicas.
However, the main point is that when you complete the game, you're given this code. With this mysterious code, you're able to type it onto the end of a YouTube URL to get this not-so-secret, unlisted video, with over 100,000 views. That's what I want to talk about today, because I've been a FNAF fan for quite a while now, and I see this is my chance to make some sort of contribution to the community. And boy oh boy is there a lot to unpack here. This is 9 minutes and 8 seconds of blissful new content. Obviously, right off the bat, a portion of the footage used here is just clips or extended clips used from trailers that we've already seen, or cool B-roll shots of stuff like the walls of the pizzeria or the animatronics themselves. But there's a few key moments and things that I want to point out. First things first. In this moment, this character is clearly distressed and calling out to another character named Garrett, who was played by Lucas Grant according to the FNAF Movie IMDb page, in which I assume Garrett is being harmed or taken away in some shape or form. I can only guess that the character yelling out could be young Mike Schmidt, played by Watt Parker based on his blurry facial features alone. Though also on the FNAF Movie IMDb page is young actor Xander Mateo, who is simply listed as playing Afraid Young Boy. I mean, that was a boy. He looks young and he's definitely afraid. Though for obvious reasons, I'm more inclined to believe that it's young Mike. Still though, both those characters look slightly too young to me to be the boy displayed on the monitor. But we press on. The next thing I want to address is the new clips of Matthew Lillard as Steve Raglan on the phone, presumably giving Mike a rundown on the pizzeria.
Let me give you a little backstory. This place was huge in the 80s with the kids. It's been shut down for years. The only reason they haven't given it the old wrecking ball treatment is the owner of well, he's kind of a sentimental guy, I guess. Just can't bring himself to let it go yet. Security systems dated but fully functional. Floodlights on the outside, cameras inside and outside. Fair warning, the electricity is a bit iffy. Just keep your eyes on the monitors and keep people out. Piece of cake.
This leads me to believe that he's our phone guy, which I'm genuinely not sure if that was obvious in the first place or not, but yeah, anyways. If he is, that eliminates the chance for Scott to make a cameo as phone guy, which is kind of disappointing to think about, but maybe he'll show up in some other expected place in the movie. Or maybe he just doesn't want to be on camera. Either's fine with me. Steve mentioned some stuff about the pizzeria's past, like how it used to be popular with the kids in the 80s, etc., etc. And just generally gives us the normal phone guy rundown. Keep them out of your office, keep checking the cameras, and use the power sparingly. In the 9 minutes, we also see some more footage of the trespassers, Carl and Hanks played by Joseph Poliquin and Christian Stokes, wandering around the pizzeria and smashing things up. We also see Hank enter the janitor's closet from another angle, which we all know by now is where he gets attacked by Bonnie.
And Bonnie.
Then, there's this long shot of the past security guard hastily calling into a vent, seemingly running away from one of the animatronics. This security guard, however, seems to be different from the other security guard we see in the teaser trailer for the movie. So, this is the previous security guard that was hired before Mike. You can see him kneeling by the vent for a little bit while trying to unscrew the corners of the vent cover with his fingers before taking it off and rushing in. As he crawls through the vent, however, he seems to be limping, which implies that he's injured in some way, or maybe he's just tired? I'm not really sure. There are also a couple of other clips that are repeated throughout the video, such as the news report of the missing children at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza.
Tragedy tonight at a local pizzeria where 5 children who were attending a birthday event suddenly and mysteriously vanished into thin air. Let's head inside for more.
And a training clip of the girl we've also seen in previous trailers, known as Kim, played by Bailey Winston.
Adorable, aren't they? Protecting these cuddly critters and the proprietary technology that brings them to life is now your sacred duty. Keep them safe. Hit it, guys. Adorable, aren't they? These cuddly critters and the proprietary technology that bring them to life are now your sacred duty to protect. Keep them safe and help ensure that Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is here to delight, dazzle, and entertain for years to come.
Also, while on the topic of Kim, compared to the previous trailer and teasers we've seen with her in it, she seems to be a lot more sinister here, which is the opposite vibe I got from her before. She seems to be more deeply connected with the animatronics themselves, or their history, and not just some enthusiastic employee who was paid to film a commercial, which is what I initially thought. I'm pretty sure she was one of the characters that were written specifically for the film, so I'm not sure where her character will go, or if she'll even go anywhere at all, but it's something to think about. And of course, last but not least, we get a cool new glimpse of Springtrap at the end, and I just want to say this now, I think they did an amazing job to capture the look and feel of him in the movie. On that note, and before the video ends, I just want to throw in a few other images and clips from the video out there. So, I hope you enjoyed my little analysis of this teaser for the FNAF film, and I'll see you all later.
Pizzeria where 5 children.
The genius who created Fazbear Entertainment opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria to indulge in his 2 greatest passions, family-friendly fun and cutting-edge animatronic technology.
Five Nights at Freddy's is
very intense.
A thrill ride.
It's terrifying.
Five Nights is
Scary.
Scary.
scary. It's eerie.
nightmarish.
Visceral.
Super creepy.
It's out of this world.
We're going to have so much fun together.